Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kerry Ann. I'm just a rando, right? I work on behalf of nobody. These are my thoughts and opinions. It's just me. And also, disclaimer, I swear, so I apologise for that, but sometimes you've got to be real, you know? I stand before you with direct opposition of the people that I'm trying to take down, the people that we are destined to take down. The matriarchy is going to take down the patriarchy. It's written in stone. It's just going to happen. Anyways, that aside, sorry. Yeah, she's a contentious little shit. Please consider subscribing if you like contentious little shits. And please consider liking this video or sharing it about starting the discussion. Anyways, that having been said, what I'm speaking to you today about, I have spoken about before. I think it's one of the biggest cons of our age, and that is advertising. Now, obviously, an right? So I remember, little telly, where we just got a couple of channels with rediffusion telly with a knob on it and whatever. And ITV always had adverts, and it might just be me, but they seem to be getting longer. And I pay ITV to not have adverts because it's only something like £3. I don't know. I said on an old video that I was considering getting YouTube Premium because I've started putting music on YouTube on the telly, and it's just all fucking adverts. Like, literally, this is getting worse. We need to fucking see that it's getting worse. The adverts now are a minute long, and like, some of them are like really fucking long but you're able to skip them. But if you don't, you're just sitting there listening to somebody talk about bloody space heaters or shit like that. But before you realise and twig what's going on, it's in the other room. I don't realise that they're adverts. Some of the adverts are just a few seconds long, and by the time I get up to go and skip them on the telly, they've gone. And others of them I miss, and they're just going on. It is more advert than it is content on YouTube. Now, another disclaimer, I do not monetize my videos. What I do for love, not money. I've had this channel for 15 years. I do not monetize this channel. I have no intention of monetizing this channel. Even if it took off, I only have 726 subscribers, I think, after 15 years. If I breached 1,000, if I breached 2,000, if I got 200,000. Oh, sorry, sometimes I tickle my own pants. But no matter how popular my channel becomes, I would never monetize it because this isn't about money for me, right? So literally, if you watch my videos, you don't get any adverts. And the other day, I decided that I was going to go back and watch some of my videos because I posted. I've become, honestly, since just before Christmas, I've felt a change in me. I'm there, I'm posting. I posted a video that I did about Itchy Ballsack on Itchy Ballsack's post on Facebook, calling him fucking all sorts, literally calling for the overthrowing of the patriarchy, calling them all out, put it on Rishi Sunak's post, mate. I will get myself on a government watch list if I'm not on one already, because this needs doing, and I am not going to stop. Right? Because, I've been doing it for 15 years, ramping it up. Now it's getting to the point, life has got ridiculous. Cost of living crisis, so that we're at the bottom on a cost of living crisis, and up there you're getting ever more billionaires. And if you think that Elon Musk is the richest man on the planet, put your hand up and slap yourself with it, because he's not. There are trillionaires out there, trust me. Right? They just pay for anonymity. They've got all the money in the world to be as anonymous as they fucking want. And literally, these people, if you go too far, they'll off you. That's do you know what I mean? If you go too far, R.I.P. Chester. But that was just brought to me earlier on, actually. I just saw a post about Chester Bennington, and I'm like, mate, it was after paedophiles. Anyways, that's not what this is about. This is about advertising. So the other day, I heard that Amazon Prime are doing it now. Now, I pay for Amazon Prime as well. Oh, wheelie bins. So I was like, oh, like it'll only be a couple of quid, like it is with ITV. You know what I mean? I'll pay for it to not have ads on YouTube. 18 fucking quid. Are you taking the piss? This is extortion. This is people saying, I am going to bully you. I am going to bombard you with something you don't want that messes with your gut. And when it gets so bad that you literally can't take it anymore, you're going to pay me to stop. It is mafia tactics. It's protection money. It's like, you pay me to not bully you. It's the kid in the playground taking the fucking school lunch money, or the lunch. It's going through some kids fucking like, I love that, I love that, I love that. Fuck off, you little dweeb. That is what they're behaving like now. Now, apparently Amazon Prime are going to do it. Now, I've had Amazon Prime for ages, right? $8.99 a month. And anything that I want, it's got free postage. To me, that is enough. And I get Amazon Prime. It's like, supernatural. Do you know what I mean? So I thought that was a really good price. But apparently now they're putting the price up by £3 because they're starting to put adverts in there. And again, you have to pay if you don't want to be advertised to. It is absolutely fucking nuts. Now, there are people I saw, I don't know whether it was a friend, I apologise if it was a friend on Facebook, or whether it was a meme or it was somebody who posted a status on Twitter. I'm not calling it X, mate. Like, literally, look into the fucking X it's a bad thing. Pedos. Anyways, it is a thing that it all came out when the X Factor was on. Like, they put a little kid on. Oh, shut up, Kerry-Ann. This isn't about fucking pedos. Well, it is, because the world's run by pedos. That's just facts, right? The further up the food chain you get, the more debauched your taste gets. The more money you've got, the more it costs you to get your kink. Do you know what I mean? Half the people in the Houses of Parliament are stood up there giving speeches wearing fucking thongs and suspenders and tights because their mistresses have sent them in like that. It gets more debauched the further up you go, until you end up with human hunting parties and fucking cannibalisms. I read somewhere that they, like, at these elite parties, they have canapes that got human shit on them. Like, do you know what I mean? I should imagine not a dollop of human shit, but it's in there. Do you know what I mean? These people are disgusting. They're depraved. And this is not what it's about. It's about advertising. I'm so sorry, I'm on one. I'm not in the best of fucking moods. It is ridiculous. We are living with a boot on our fucking neck. We are in a cost of living crisis. People can't afford to heat their homes or feed their kids, and they have no option of paying £18 a month. I can't afford £18 a month to just to make it stop. Do you know what I mean? All I can do is my bit, not monetize my channel. Now, I don't well, I have done a few sing-songs, to be fair. But it's not, entertainment. You know what I mean? I want to do a job. I'm here to do a job. This is my work, right? But I'll take no money for it. So if you ever want to go, I want to know what I quite like the cut of this lady's jib, you can put a whole playlist up of me and listen to everything that I've got to say, and you won't get one single fucking advert, because I know how annoying that is. I know what they're doing by charging people money for every little fucking thing, but charging people money so that they're not bullied is wrong on every fucking level. Now, £3 a month for Amazon, I'm still going to keep my Amazon, but like I say, somebody on Facebook was moaning, saying, meh, 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 meh. Like, just having a moan at people having a moan at it. It's like, we're not the issue here. If I think it's right, if I think it's wrong and you disagree with me, we're not the issue here. It's the people fucking doing it that we need to be looking at. And we need to be going on Rishi Sunak's post. So interestingly enough, side note, went onto one of Rishi Sunak's posts. So many people saying, oh, my Prime Minister, oh, I'm so proud of you. Every single, well, not every single one, way over 90% of them Indian. Patels. And but that might be Pakistani. I don't know which way round they go. Asian people, Asian names. Over 90% of the people that were licking his arse were Asian, right? And then you get at the bottom, it was like, in come the whiteys going, you're not my Prime Minister. Well, you weren't elected. You're not my Prime Minister. Fuck off. Just go away. Now, people think that the way to get them away is to vote in Labour. I'm sorry about the lighting on here, by the way. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Let's see if I put my computer back on, if that helps. Yeah, voting in Labour, voting in anybody else isn't going to change this. You understand that, right? Because they are owned by people up there, the anonymous ones, the trillionaires, the people who cannot be touched, the people with more money than the royal family. Those people. You don't know who they are. None of us know who they are because they pay for anonymity, because they have fucking obscene amounts of wealth for themselves, and they make the decisions that they get the governments to fucking implement, and it's all done when they go to their little secret retreats and conspire together. It is a genuine thing that they conspire in secret, pass it down to a few more people who pass it down. And then by the time it gets down to us, we think that that's the only way it can be. This is just a few people, the opposite of us, our arch nemesis, the enemy, a few people. We could take them in a fist fight. I think I said that on the video that I put on recently. But it's true. There are so few people of them on the planet. My estate, not even my estate, the people on my street could take them in a fist fight. It's just that they employ people. They have created this war machine. You know, they own the military. They own the church. They tell us what we're meant to think from the age of 4 so that we grow up going, yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir. Please, can I go to the toilet? You know, and just we become subservient because we're bred to do that from the age of 4. So we just, whatever comes in, oh, we're going to put your gas prices up. Oh, why? There was little talks of like Ukraine war, Russia like provides like, I think, no more than 20% of the world's gas. We're not reliant on it. It was out in public. It was put out in public. Liz Truss said, literally, yes, they're making record profits. Yes, that's why your bills are going up, but you can't blame them. It's just good business savvy. They're just running a business and making money out of it. You can't blame them for that. That's what it was for. That's why we're not being able to heat our homes, because them bastards are greedy. All of this fucking Rona shit made billionaires, extra billionaires, and created a cost of living crisis because all taxpayers' money went on shit, half of which was thrown away. This is how much they care about us. And then when Rishi Sunak is there with the poison fucking dwarf saying, oh yeah, come for us for planes, tanks, whatever. When it comes to Ukraine, nothing is off the table. But when it comes to pensions, that's an unnecessary expense that they need to address. When it comes to giving fucking public sector workers a fair wage, that money isn't on the table. Money for war is on the table. It is all about greed. This world is run for the benefit of few people, the ones who make the decisions. And that ain't the government. I'm sorry, but it's not the government. It's the people above. They want us boot on the neck. They want us subservient. So that's subservient. That's what school is about. To keep us dumbed down, to keep us stupid. And then obviously fluoride in the water doesn't help because that's a known neurotoxin. It was used by Hitler as a weapon in Nazi Germany. Do you know what I mean? But us, it's like, oh, tell them it's about fucking tooth care. Duh, all right then. And literally, you've got dentists saying you need fluoride, more fluoride. So you know they're drinking tap water. Fucking hell. I'm in a right old mood, and I do apologise. But it pisses me off. It really does piss me off that they're saying we are going to bully you until you pay us to stop. And most people can't afford to pay to stop. So most people are going round having this bombarded. Oh, we must buy that. This is what advertising does. Advertising brainwashes you. That is down on. Do you know what I mean? Like, how many for mash get smash, like whatever. It's like, I remember so many taglines from when I was little. Harry the Spider. You know, like, we like our adverts from when we were little. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. A finger of fudge is just enough until it's time to eat. It's full of Cadbury goodness and very small and neat. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. See, I remember the whole fucking song, decades bloody on. It's in there. Everything that they put in there stays in, well, not everything, obviously, but stays in there. And they start at the age of 4. With kings and queens deserve it all. War is just the only way that you can sort anything out. And you are meant to be governed. Somebody else above you needs to make your decisions. How's about we utilise the little... Do they even have the red button on TV anymore? I don't know. But we used to have, like, press your red button to vote. Why can't we have that? Why can't the common man get together and to make decisions for the common man together? Because those bastards own us all. And those bastards have told us and bred us from the age of 4 that they're practically gods. Because and I've seen this in my life. People who literally can't string a sentence together, but the fact that they have more money than I do makes them feel and act superior to me. Literally couldn't have a conversation that makes any sense. And yet, because they've spent their life going after money, they think that gives them a reason to talk down to intelligent people that don't have money. Doesn't matter what the reasons that I don't have money are. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, she got less than the Scotty. Fuck off. I don't think so, love. Do you know what I mean? Sit me down with Rishi Sunak. I always used to say I'd love an hour in a room with Prince Philip and a cat. I think, personally, let's go off on all of them. Let's bring aliens into it. A high up member of the royal family, but in a room with a cat. It's just a theory I have. I won't go into it. But it's all part of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. And we're not going into that now. We're in boot on the neck territory. But trust me, these people up here, they know how the world works, mate. They know the secrets of the universe and of humanity. And they've used it against us this whole time. They've kept those secrets secret. They've veiled them in symbols and allegory. And they have used it to enslave humanity for their own benefit. And they are the ones right at the top who all they have to do is ring a little bell. They get their arses wiped for them, mate. Like, literally, these people have everything. They want for nothing. They will never want for nothing. They can have the biggest fucking luxury yacht, the biggest jumbo jet. Like that. Have it made. Put this in it. Put that in it. I want, llama leather interiors. And it's like, yeah, anything you want. It's like, right, money's no object to these people. And we all live suffering on a daily basis, paying to not be advertised to, so that these few people can ring a little bell. Think on it. If you've got any thoughts and opinions, please start the conversation in the comments. Got a lovely little group of subscribers, and I worship you all. You're all amazing, and I love it when we get chatting in the comments, because that's what we need to do now. We've got to start speaking to each other. I am blessed having so many Facebook friends now. It's like I can see, this generation of middle-aged, pissed-off fucking women who've had enough. The matriarchy, if you please. That's what we need. And yes, there can be men in the matriarchy, but just people who want fairness for all, because the patriarchy want fairness for the patriarchy, and they are never going to take the boot off the neck until we stop them. And the way that we stop them is invert the pyramid. Make our decisions the ones at the top. And then literally let them, because they are ultimately bottom feeding scum. It's trickle down economics from us. Everything that we do, everything that we think, that we say, goes down and gets picked up by these cunts. Pardon for the word cunt. But they're cunts. But yeah, they're bottom feeders. They take up our dregs. They don't trickle. They've not got more than us. They have numbers. We're the ones with the souls. We're the ones with the heart. And literally, they feed off our suffering. And that's probably the too dark a note to leave it on. But they do. These people are bad. Do you know what I mean? These people are bad. If you think that you've seen the debauchery, you know, Jimmy Savile, mate, was a little angel compared to what these people get up to. Trust me. But they pay for anonymity. And they keep their own safe. They can. They keep their own safe. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Pull up your trouser leg. Give us a little cheeky, tickly handshake. You fucking nuts. Anyways, I don't like Freemasons. There you go. I've said it. Have I told you that before? Yes, I have. Hundreds of times. It's not news. Anyways, thank you for listening. Get involved in the chat. If you want to add me on Facebook, please feel free. But let me know you're coming, because if we don't have mutuals, I often just delete because they're all Facebook. Again, it's like the adverts on Facebook, they let genuine fucking scams through and promote them. Sponsored ads by scammers. Get a fucking Millennium Falcon Lego set for £3. These are scams, and Facebook's allowing them. And if you go on Microsoft, Bing, is it, I think, literally the amount of scam adverts there, it's like Rod Stewart fucking giving up his secrets of like, and then, so I clicked on it, right? And it's like, oh yeah, he was on Graham Norton and he said, oh, I make this much money and I don't even have to work. All I do, I've joined this program and money goes, fuck off! Like literally, if I was Rod Stewart, I would be suing them for that. And it ain't just Rod Stewart. Loads of people. And these are scam adverts that people are allowed. People are losing. It's not just the legit scams, the actual people charging you money to not terrorise you. They are allowing actual scam adverts that are stealing money from people. Nobody is coming to save us. Please see that. We need to get together and discuss this. We are the saviour that we've been waiting for. Stop waiting. Let's get it done. Yeah? Please. Let's talk about this. Right, if you've watched till the end, I'm not worthy. I owe you a bevy. If you are a returning subscriber and you want me to fashion you a badge, I will fashion you a badge and send it out at my own expense. Just give me your deets and I'll get it in the post when I finally want to actually find my badges. And if you want to go and get me another subscriber, then I'll get you a subscribers, a sub-subbers badge. I'm going to make a whole fucking plethora of badges. Yeah, your presence here is greatly welcome. Thank you for sticking with me. I know that a lot of what I say is either doesn't make sense, in which case, again, feel free to ask me what I'm on about. Talk to me about anything. Yeah, so if you want to like this video, apparently that does something, and as I'm not monetized, the only way I'm going to get about is if people believe what I'm saying, believe in what I'm saying, like, but just agree with me, you know what I mean, and go like, this girl, what about this? Why don't we talk about this? Share me with people. Do you know what I mean? See what your mates say about it. Sit and have discussions. Try and keep anger out of it, because we are bred to be divided. Smoking, non-smoking, you know what I mean, is the greatest one that I can think of off the top of my head. But it's like, you know, you like this, or you like globe and flat earthers, another classic one. It's like the amount of arguments about that, and it's unnecessary. It's not about the shape of the planet that we're standing on, it's about the shape it's in. There is too much time. We are wasting time here arguing with each other. We have one enemy, and it's a common enemy. All of us, they're our enemy. Every single one of us, mate. Even if you think you're well off, they are fucking you over. Trillionaires, mate, even billionaires is too fucking much. Nobody needs that much money. And hundreds, millions of people are suffering so that they can have that. Millions of people can't afford to heat or eat so that they can ring a little bell. I'm sorry, I've said goodbye already, and here I am again. Whew, can you imagine having me in a room for an hour with a cat? Got to bring a cat, just to make sure you're not a lizard. Oh, mate. Oh, make them stop. Please let 2024 be the year that we get together and start discussing this, because especially since 2020, but since 9/11, it's just been going downhill and downhill. They ramp it up because we stick it. And the more we stick it, the more they ramp it up. Like, I saw a post, one of my friends posted yesterday, a video of like, oh, I've just paid my tax for the ultra low emission zones in London. Looks up at the sky and they got the £2 million those fireworks cost for New Year's Eve, something like that, I think I heard. And it's like, yeah, we're going to spend £2 million on putting some fireworks, which I've got nothing against. I haven't got anything against fireworks. I've got against ultra low emission zones because it's a pile of bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me started on climate change. Oh my God, go, Kerry Ann, just fucking go. Thank you for being with me. I'm just going to cut it off. I love you all. Bye.